Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to week 4 of the push. Today we're going to be talking about battling objections publicly. So objections are those things that we all get and they're uncomfortable and sometimes we don't know what to say. People are constantly shutting us down and we just feel frustrated, right? So what better way to battle an objection than to do it publicly? Because chances are if somebody's telling you that they can't afford it, that they don't have time, that they don't want to sell, there's other people in your news feed who are feeling the exact same way. I want you to think about how you felt before you joined and what objections you came up with. Those are going to be easy ways for you to be able to combat them in a post publicly on your profile, on your like page, through videos, things like that. So what I want you to do is take out a piece of paper and write a list of 3 to 5 most common objections that you hear. Maybe go back into your messages and find those 3 to 5 and write them down. And think about, one, how you responded and how you can really help educate people that they can afford, that they do have time, and that they can be successful through coaching. So when I joined, I had tons of objections. I watched my coach for 13 months before saying yes. And one of the big objections for me was price. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. So if I was talking to someone and creating a post that really wanted to speak to the entire audience in my niche of people watching me, I would say, every day I get questions about how I can afford Shakeology and an at-home fitness program. This was one of the big things that held me back for 13 months before making the plunge to do so, because I always quit everything. I took a look at our bank statement and I looked at how much money I was spending on fast food or snacks during my lunch breaks, the fact of how many energy drinks I was drinking, and I added all of that up. And when I looked at it, it was well over $140. And so I knew that if I was going to be making this change, that I would need to be making sacrifices. And so I committed to my husband that I was going to cut out the snacks, so cutting out the energy drinks and cutting out fast food. So all of those things actually, by cutting them out, actually saved us money. So all I'm doing in that, guys, is I'm just creating a post so that people see, 1, that they can relate to me, 2, that I have those same fears, and 3, now I'm providing them a solution. So they're going to go back to their bank accounts and they're going to look and say, okay, so yes, I drink energy drinks, or I go to lunch 3 times a week, or I have date nights where we're spending $70 at dinner, and they're going to be looking at those things and thinking, okay, maybe I can afford those things. So when you're putting it out there publicly, this is addressing those people who are probably silently watching you and have those fears, and you're putting them to sleep. And then maybe they're going to start reaching out and asking questions. When you have people that are not in your downline or your current customers liking those posts, make sure that you're reaching out to them, because chances are they're one of those people who have been holding back for so long. So today, what you're going to be doing is taking that list of 3 to 5 objections that you're hearing, and I want you to craft posts around them so that you're able to battle them publicly. And over the course of the next week, 1 time per day, you're going to be doing that. So if you need more assistance on really understanding the root of objections, ask more questions, right? Dig deeper, but really get back to thinking, what objections did you have, and what insecurities did you have, and how did your coach help educate you and really get you to a place that you understand? And then all we're doing is we're putting in our profile so that the world can see that they can afford it, that they are competent, that they can be a great coach, all from these crafted posts that you are battling the objection publicly on your page. So as always, if you have questions, please drop them in the comments section below. But I hope that this information was helpful for you, because I know it has been a huge change in my business from going to just privately battling those objections, but also taking them to my profile, and now I have people who I honestly hadn't been considering, and so it made me think bigger, but also I'm creating better relationships because I'm more relatable as well. So that is all. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and we will chat soon.